Hi, I'm Advaita, and this is the Beyond podcast. Beyond the body, beyond the mind, beyond all the misconceptions about reality, seeing with the eyes of knowledge, understanding who we truly are, that we see behind all these layers, the body, the elements, earth, water, fire, ether, air, the subtle body, the mind, intelligence, the false ego, to see truly the spiritual spark, the soul within, being a conscious being, having this human experience. I hand, I head, I body, right? Or do we say my hand, my head, and my body? That means the body is something we possess. I also don't say I car, I wheel, I petrol. No, it's my car. It's something I use. The same way this body is a yantra, machine, a vehicle. Like the car. You can see even the car looks very similar to a human being, right? Has the four wheels, the eyes, the cooler grill, the veins and the petrol, the blood flowing. Yeah, so we build according to our nature. Okay, maybe we understand, hey, I'm not the body. Then we identify, usually with the mind over matter. And we can control the material energy with our mind. But we have to understand, the mind is still material energy, but it's more subtle. In the Vedas, it is described that the subtle body is made out of intelligence, buddhi, manas, the mind, and ahankara, the false ego, the identification of I and mine. Ishvaraham aham bhogi. I'm the controller and I'm the enjoyer. I'm a man. I'm a YouTuber. I was a monk. I'm a flow state coach. I lived in Austria. Now I'm based in Germany. I spent some time in India. I. My family. My son, my daughter, my wife, my country, my nationality, my religion. It's all hats we put on ourselves. It's not who we are. Mostly if someone asks you, who are you? Yeah, my name is Advaita, I'm doing this and that, this qualification, I went to school there. We identify with circumstances, with things, with objects. But who are we? And if we go further and we say we're not even the mind, what does that mean? The symptoms of the mind is thinking, feeling, willing. So the thinking we can analyze. Did you ever hear a voice inside your head? And if you think now, hey, what is he talking about? I have no voice inside my head. That's exactly the voice I'm talking about. We have this constant chatter. Someone talking to us the whole day. Hey, he looked at you in a weird way. Maybe he doesn't like you. She doesn't pick up the phone. Maybe she has someone else. Oh, I need to brush my teeth. Oh, I need to go to the cinema. Oh, I need to do this. I need to do that. We always constantly thinking we need something to be happy. The mind is dictating us. It's the monkey mind. It's like a small baby crying the whole day. Mama, mama, give me that, give me this. And we listening. There's this beautiful illustration with the charioteer, the passenger, us, the soul, sitting in the chariot, the body, the charioteer, the intelligence, the mind are the reins, holding the horses. 5 horses represents the 5 senses, seeing, feeling, smelling, hearing. Usually it works like this. I sit in the chariot, I tell the driver, I'm gonna go to Berlin. Please drive me now to Berlin. This is the way it should work. I tell the intelligence controls the mind, and the mind controls the senses. Where mind over matter. In our position, usually it's the other way around. We see something nice, we want to enjoy. We hear something nice, we want to listen to it. We want to feel, we want to taste. It's all about the senses. And the senses, they're most ungrateful. You can satisfy them as much as you want. They always want more. And the mind is just listening to it. Aversion, attachment. Okay? No. I want, I don't want. This is the function of the mind, nothing else. It's like a computer, zeros and ones. If our mind is controlled, we will not be affected by the modes of nature, we will not be affected by the material energy, by our senses. We will be in control. And the intelligence is in between. The intelligence, if we train spiritually, we know what is right and wrong. We know what we have to do in order to develop a stronger version of ourselves. We know what serves us. How can we help others? How can we increase our own spiritual practice? How can we be happy in life? This is the intelligence. It's not that you're smart and you have an IQ of 180. No, intelligent means discernment, that you know what serves you in a way that you can tap into your highest self and progress in your spiritual path. If you see some nice chocolate and pizza in the evening and you want to eat it, the senses demand. The mind might be weak, wants to enjoy, but the intelligence says, no, if you eat now in the evening, next day in the morning, you will be more tired, you will be more hungry, you will be more spaced out, you sleep longer, and your whole morning routine will be in vain. Intelligence says, don't eat the pizza and the chocolate. And the mind comes aversion, attachment. Yes or no. And if the mind is weak, then we indulge in sense gratification. It's so simple. If the intelligence is very strong, then we can control the mind. We say, stop, we don't want to do this. Because the mind acts actually from the subconscious mind, from previous experiences. Hey, this serves me well, this is good, I like this taste. Or something bad happened to you in life, you don't want to go there anymore, you don't want to meet this kind of people, because your subconscious mind is programmed. We call it samskara, deep impressions there in the mind. So most things we do in our life is not anymore our free will, our decision. We are dictated by the monkey mind. It's like taking out the mind, putting it in a corner. Imagine this mind is your best friend, and the whole day the mind tells you what to believe, what to do, and where to go. And you just listen, yes, okay. Unfortunately, this is our situation. So we want to be back in charge. We want to be the passenger in the chariot and telling the charioteer which way we would like to go. For us, in order to go deeper, to go beyond the body, beyond the mind, beyond all the wrong conceptions about reality, we need to connect deeply within. And everything starts by hearing. If you wake up in the morning, usually use an alarm clock. If somebody calls your beautiful name, you immediately react. Sound is transferred to the ether. All the information is in the akash, in the ether. Science nowadays talks about the quantum field, where there's all information stored. We can access and we can influence this field. And we can transmit our consciousness by sound. If you hear everything I tell you now, I hear it from someone else. From myself, I would never have found out that I'm the soul if nobody ever tells you about the soul, about God. Maybe you get a revelation from within, but usually somebody tells you something. Everything in your life, you hear it from someone else. So everything starts with hearing from the right source. There's lots of yogic, old ancient Vedic literature. Veda also means knowledge. Video, to see, watching a video comes from Veda, from Vidya. Vidya means realized knowledge, wisdom. And when you listen, when you read old scriptures, you listen to these saintly people, they could see the truth. And by the oral recitation, we can access this knowledge. And this is what the Beyond podcast is all about. I want to create a platform to invite people who have seen a truth, their truth, maybe the absolute truth. But everything we experience is subjective. Everything I tell you now, you have to experience it for yourself. So we come together and we share our experience. We share our knowledge. So please take part of it. Comment below. Also share your experience. If you would like to be on a podcast with me, please reach out to me. I think it's so important in this day and age that we come together and we discuss who we are, what this material world is, who God is, what is our relationship to Him, what is unconditional love, how to be happy, how to be present, how to be more in flow. So really hope I can serve you with this podcast, and I'm looking forward to go this journey with you together. From the depth of my heart, I really appreciate that you take your time watching this video, and hope to see you in the next one. Namaste.